TJ, we are going to go over one clip that kind of explains more than just that one singular play in your clip breakdown for the week. Go! So let's add that to the screen here. It's going to come up rather quick this first time around. This is going to be a 4th and 1 play early in the game. No score just yet. TJ, I'll let you speak on not only just this play specifically, maybe even more so, the mentality of when these types of plays don't go your way when you're on the field and what that can do to you in the moment and maybe kind of long-term how it sets you up for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I mean, plays like this, these are tone-setting plays, right? For either one side or the other. I mean, you go for it, obviously, because you want to try and set a tone if you're offense, establish that, you're tough-minded, you're going to be here all day. But if you're on the defense and you get a stop like this, what this does for morale, getting your team back to football. Now, again, Troy didn't score on this turnover or turnover on downs, I guess. But it does give you a confidence in your defense if you're an offense. If you make a mistake, these kinds of things can kind of be overcome because our defense is playing great football. And Troy has played great football on defense all year. They played great football on both sides of the ball, but especially on defense. But, for an offense and for a team who, on the other side of that, for App State, it doesn't – in the moment, it hurts and it sucks. And it's like, all right, well, defense, get ready to go. But I'll say this, having been on the side that doesn't get the first down sometimes on 4th down, you don't really think about it as the game goes on, right? You're going to do it again at some point, right? And you think to get it back, which we did it a couple times and didn't get it, which shows, again, that's a tribute to how good Troy's defensive line is. They got some studs up there that are going to be playing on Sunday for sure, in my opinion. But they're a good football team all the way around. And as far as this goes, they just, stalemate across the board. Nobody got any kind of leverage from an offensive line perspective. There was no movement at all. I mean, there was penetration all the way 2 or 3 yards in our backfield. I think 44, we talked about it earlier, he overran the play. He was so far deep in the backfield. So, again, I said it a million times and I'll say it again. Troy is tough, and they're going to continue to be tough. They recruit well in their area and really surrounding areas. And I think these two teams have got a bright future, against each other for sure.
Yeah. And Big Ten backer said that D-line got low quick, and they got low often throughout the day, unfortunately, for App State. That was reminiscent of the James Madison game, which was a little bit lower scoring, obviously. There was no real explosion at any point like there was in this Troy game, towards the end there. But, they got low to stand them up, and they also got low and got right, like you said, 44 went right through completely untouched. There was nobody in that gap. In fact, like you said, he overran it so much that he could have had Castle for like a 2-yard or 3-yard loss if he hits him initially.
He completely overran the play.
Yeah. Cody's letting us know a couple things. Y'all's film breakdowns are amazing. I love watching them. Those App State helmets were straight fire.
Yeah, those helmets are dope.